Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth, which I believe through the Holy Scriptures line up with prophecy is 100% of the truth. Just watching a video with from the brother from New York. He was talking about how they do this predictive programming. You know, a lot of these movies and shows where they try to they tell you what they're gonna do before they do it. And forget one of these producers who was pretty good at, you know, revealing a lot of things that the upper elite or the so-called Illuminati that was doing. You know, and he did a movie called Eyes Wide Shut, and another movie was called They Live. And these upper elites, there's some type of ritual, like the brother was saying, that they do, where they tell you what they're going to do before they do it. And in that ritual, it like takes the karma from coming back on them. You know, they saying these people, you know, they are like sheep. They're gullible. You know, we tell them what they're going to do, and if they fall for it, you know what, it's pretty much on them. You know, that's Esau, you know, magic on the left-hand side. That's their way of thinking. And you know, and that's why a lot of brothers in this truth, they go back to a lot of these movies to try to warn people. You know, you got movies like The Road, The Purge. You know, you go so on and on. You know, stuff like Terminator. They telling you what's going to happen before it's happened. You know, stuff. Ones movies they had came out before the pandemic. You know, movies, or they put in shows. You know, about the 9/11. You know. All these things that they have already put out there before, it's not because they can tell the future. It's because they already planted the seed and know what's going to happen before it happens. And what kind of reminds me on that, what he was talking about, it was this movie, came out probably about 7 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, where they had these group of magicians and they were going around the world stealing, you know, doing these major heists, and they were tricking the crowd and through trickery, and they were able to rob these banks and stuff like that, or these, you know, supposed to be crooked banks or whatever. But anyhow, it goes into it how they would plant something, or maybe 10, 20 years down the line in a specific place, and then they would already have set up so when the time come when they revealed it, you know, it would seem like it was something magical. And that's the same thing what these devils do too, you know, with their predictive programming. They make it seem like they have the power to predict, the power to prophesy these things to happen. But really they are predictive. They programming the people for the setup, you know. And same way they program, you know, the TV programs, they program Jakes to think and react a certain way. And that's why you got Jakes doing a lot of the dumb shit that they're doing now, you know, with the deleting of one another, you know, through the gang violence, you know, the women being straight up whores, man, through the predictive programming. They do it through the music, to the TV, through all type of, you know, media devices that they have at their control. And the Lord allowed this to happen for a specific reason, because 2/3 are going to be the gullible ones. They're going to be the sheep. They're going to be the ones that's going to be destroyed. Thus said the Lord, you know. The 2/3 are not going to be able to hear. They're going to watch the same program that the 1/3 watched, and they're not going to be able to see that message that's in there. They're not going to pick up on these things, these devices of Esau Edom. They're not going to watch that same program and see all the wickedness and stuff that it's putting on, the spells that it's putting on these people. You know, and we can see clearly these things that are happening. But it was a very good video, man. I forget the brother's channel, but it's out of New York. But he did a good breakdown on it. He goes into how they do that, the spell thing, you know, putting these spells on the people, and goes into how they see it as them leading the sheep, you know, and you know, the sheep, just by the sheep being gullible, all the owners fall on the sheep, you know. So yeah, very good video, and just let you know what's going on now in these days' time. And one thing about Yahweh Shah, his stuff has already been written out so many years ago, and we know it's going to happen. We know these prophecies are going to happen. The Lord has written his script out, and Esau Edom think that he can change the script of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, but you know it's not going to happen. He think he's going to be able to flip Yahweh Shah's script, man, but these devils going to lose, man. That part they don't want to see. And we down to these last few prophecies, man, that's about to unfold. So that being said, it wasn't meant to be long, just a quick hit with that. Say shalom.